The question of the convention is about Overwatch. What is the hype? Why is it so popular?
I think it's so popular because there's such a wide diversity of characters and there's different maps and different worlds and it's online, so you can actually meet many different people and just really have a great time doing so.
I think also too, Blizzard does a really awesome job with world building. They provide a lot of depth with the characters along with the different worlds that you get to play in. And they have little Easter eggs throughout the maps that you can find that kind of builds to the story.
Why is Overwatch so popular?
I guess it's fun, but it's also like it has a good combination of graphics and just like the characters are really like pretty solid characters. So it's probably a combination of all of it.
Well, I think with them adding new stuff all the time and just adding on to it, keeping it relevant is really a main factor in why it's so popular.
So why is Overwatch so popular?
It's because the characters and the lore are all just so interesting and like well developed. I mean, honestly, that's why I really like it.
Can you tell us a little bit about your cosplay? Why did you choose this particular character?
So this is Widowmaker. She's a sniper for Talon. She's one of the bad guys in Overwatch, and I really like this skin of hers because it's really intricate and it has a lot of tiny details that most people wouldn't notice, but like I'm a sucker for those.
Sweet. And what was the most difficult part about your cosplay?
The gun, because it has so many layers to it that it took me so long to figure out even how to build it.
So can you tell me a little bit about your cosplay? What's the most difficult part about wearing it right now?
Honestly, it's really easy to wear, and that's kind of what I love about it. It was an original design that one of my best friends did up for us. We kind of took the characters and we decided we wanted to do a pajama party with them. So she designed them to be extra comfy. So really nothing is hard about it. I definitely like the designs, and I like that there is a lot of variation, that you can choose a character, but you're not limited in just one appearance visually. They have, so many different skins to them.
What makes Overwatch so popular?
I know it's so overwatched. Like what? Okay. I think it's just really fun, like gameplay, it's like a shooter and everything, and people just really like the characters. They're very well developed, and the design is really fun, I think. Like this, I love the design of this. That's why I put forth the effort to make it.
It was set apart for me from other games because it has so many different characters of so many different races and backgrounds and whatnot. So in the cosplay community, that's really important to us that everyone is represented, and I felt like that definitely helped springboard its popularity. Obviously, the fact it's like a modern day Team Fortress 2 game probably helped, but I think that's what did it, is all the diversity within the game.
Why is it so popular?
The diversity of characters, obviously. Like everybody, there's a character for absolutely everybody.
So why did you choose Roadhog?
Because I am a big vicious woman and Roadhog is a big vicious man.
I think the cool part about Overwatch is it's a social game. I grew up with the Blizzard Entertainment, the people who create Overwatch, playing World of Warcraft, and I made some of my best friends from it. It reminds me of Pixar. It's like Pixar with blood and guns. So it's like cutesy, really eye-grabbing, and then it's fun to play.
I think it's just because every character is unique in their own way and has their own thing, and it's just a fun game to play, and it makes for great group cosplays.
So can you tell me about your cosplay? Why did you choose this particular character?
Well, I had a couple of friends that were doing like gender-bent characters of Overwatch, so I just went with McCree because he's a fun character.
Okay, why I think Overwatch is so popular, for one, it's a Blizzard game, and it's a Blizzard MOBA shooter game. MOBA shooter games are very popular, are well known, like games like League of Legends, where it's like, head down, where this one it's, front forwards. And plus the characters are so likable. The creators are really listen to the fan base mostly too. I mean, they make Gridland Diva an actual thing, so that what makes it so great.
I think it's because it's like an FPS, but it also kind of combines the elements of like other popular MOBAs like League of Legends. So you get that kind of like feel of both games, which are both really popular like mediums for gaming. Also, like the reason why I enjoyed it and why I think it's so popular is it's like an FPS that's like super bright and colorful. Like I'm not a huge fan of like Call of Duty and stuff because it's super like gritty and edgy and like dark colors. So Overwatch is so like bright and fun. And it's really enjoyable.
So why do you think Overwatch is so popular?
Well, I think it has a plethora of characters, all ranging from support, defense, attack, and your tanks and whatnot, and it really gives everyone a kind of a unique feel when they play each character, because not two characters are the same. That's why I could play all supports and definitely love my time playing each and every support because all of them heal very differently.
And for you?
I could easily say it's probably the diversity of the game, the maps and the characters. There's just something that everybody can kind of click to easily. And because for me, I haven't had this much fun playing a game that styled since Team Fortress 2.
Can you tell me why you chose a specific character?
Zarya. I chose Zarya because I love using tanks, so Reinhardt, any of them, but Zarya, I love her lights and everything. So Zarya is probably one of my favorites. So that's why I did the cosplay for it, because I love all the lights, so I added all the lights to it.
So why is Overwatch so popular?
I think it's just such a fun game, and I think there's so many different varieties of characters to choose from that it's you can't go wrong, and they all have different abilities, so I guess that's why.
Why did you choose this variation of this character?
Well, I really like Mei, and I just thought this was a really creative idea, and why choose from two waifus when you can fuse them together?
Everybody's happy. I mean, you've got people who like story, you've got your story, you've got people who like not a lot of button controls, simple in that way, but it's engaging, it's fun. For people who are time-strapped, they're short, or you can play for days.
Overwatch is made by Blizzard, and Blizzard's always made classic games like World of Warcraft, StarCraft, and them coming out with a new game after so many years is like a huge thing.
It just fits basically. I think it just fits everyone. Like anyone can play it, and it'll fit tonight because they have different roles in the game. So that's what makes it so great.
So what is the hype with Overwatch? What makes it so great?
It's an amazing game and we get to do a lot of team building. And really my main is Mei, which generally most people hate. And I just, sometimes I just come home from a long day of just boring things and I just need to mess somebody's day up by putting a wall in front of them. So it's just a great time of just fighting and awesomeness.
The voice actors are also very into the community, especially with Matt Mercer especially. So I think it really just comes down to the lore specifically and the characters, and that's why people really like them.
Can you tell me about why you chose this character?
Because Mei is evil. I am evil. Fits nicely.
I really like Somber because, well, my favorite color is purple, and her character is just really kind of spunky, and she's really. There's this scene where she just goes boop to this one character, and from that point on, I knew I loved her.
What made you choose this version of Tracer?
Because I really like Monster Energy drink.
Not only is it competitive, it does have a lot of variety for a competitive multiplayer game. It's not like your standard Call of Duty or whatever. It's got 21 versatile characters, even though it is first person. You've got tons of different weapons, different play styles that you can choose from with each character. So it offers a lot of variety for the players.
So thanks for watching this video. Let us know what you think in the comments below. I'm Lauren. We're here at Katsucon 2017 with NerdCaliber.com. See y'all later.